Ever since the release of the original Jaybird Blue Buds X, I have loved the idea of wireless headphones, later picking up a pair of Bose QC35s and Jaybird X3s. Apple recently entered the market as well. They acquired Beats back in 2014, but late last year, they released their own wireless buds, the Airpods. This was right around the time that I switched back to iOS from Android, and using the Airpods within the Apple ecosystem really is fantastic. But I wanted to know, is there any reason to pick up Airpods to use with your Android phone? When Apple first showed off the Airpods at the iPhone 7 introduction, I didn't really think that they would be worth what they were charging, especially because they were just basically earpods with the wires cut off. At the time they were released, I was still on an Android phone, and later ended up buying an iPhone 7, which was released at the same event. Of course, the iPhone 7 was the first iPhone to remove the headphone jack, and the Airpods were Apple's first party response to that, but we didn't even see them until 3 months later when they finally started to be shipped out in December. Ever since then, and even up until now, stock has been very low everywhere. So what makes these things so popular, and so hard for Apple to keep in stock for over a year? I think the main thing is purely Apple's marketing prowess, which makes the Airpods one of the best-selling wireless headphones that you can buy. Apple's ads tend to hold their audience, revolving around a simple theme, especially compared to the standard commercial that is going to be playing on TV. Their stores also have a lot to do with it. The people that are buying a new iPhone in the store are told that there's no headphone jack, and the Airpods are a great accessory to go with their new phone they're buying. This is absolutely true though. If you use a lot of Apple products, there is no better solution for wireless buds. Being able to go from listening to music on your MacBook to packing up and having your headphones seamlessly switch connection to your phone for walking around is fantastic. Other wireless headphones do claim this as a feature, but again, with the integration between the hardware and software that Apple has on their side, their method is so much faster and more efficient. Since the Airpods become linked to your iCloud account, you only have to pair them to one of your devices for them to be usable on all of them. Clearly, the Airpods are great for users of Apple products, but what if you're a user of a different platform, be it Windows or Android? If you're trying to use these with multiple devices, the Airpods really don't make a lot of sense. The pairing process if you're using a few devices is just too long for them to be usable. But, if you're looking for a pair of wireless headphones to use with just your phone, these do have some benefits. First off is the size of the Airpods. Because these are completely wireless earbuds, there's no need to keep a bulky cable in the case. For a size comparison, most car key fobs are much larger than the Airpod case, and usually a lot heavier as well. The size of the buds also have some advantages. Most wireless headphones have the battery contained in a cell that sticks out from the side of the ear, making it uncomfortable to lay down or wear hats and helmets. The Airpods, on the other hand, fit just as flat as earpods, so you can use a hat without feeling any pressure on your ears. There are other fully wireless earbuds that have small carrying cases, but this is one of the smallest. The case has some other nice features that can still be used with an Android phone. First of all, pairing the Airpods is done together, regardless of whether the phone is from Apple or not. Open the case, then push in the button on the back to start the pairing process. Then the headphones will show up for any device. The case also houses the only way to charge the Airpods. When in use, Apple claims 5 hours for the Airpods themselves, but I've never reached that. But with the case, they say you will get 24 hours of playtime. That is harder to tell since it's based on use case, but for me, someone who uses these a lot, I have to charge them about twice a week. Pretty good battery life overall though. On to the downside of using these with Android though. First of all being how these are charged. Lightning. No Android phone uses Lightning, which would mean bringing another cable around with you to charge your headphones. We should be going in the direction of carrying less cables around, not more. The biggest downside for me though is not being able to control anything about what you're listening to. Without the cable, you lose the inline controls, which means no volume or skipping control. When on an Apple device, you have the ability to change some things like play and pause or skipping songs, but this is done in Bluetooth settings, something you don't have the ability to do on Android, leaving you with a very basic set of headphones when using these with an Android device. And I think that's what really stops the Airpods from being usable on Android. The small issues of pairing is something that can be overlooked, but not being able to take advantage of any features that differentiate the Airpods makes them not worth buying. Yes, you can buy them if you want, but you shouldn't. Look at some fantastic options from the likes of Jaybird and others that work much better with your Android phone. Now that's all for this video guys, thank you so much for watching, subscribe to see more, and I will catch you in the next one.